Have you ever believed something online, only to find out later it wasn't true? Chances are you've come across one of the three major information disorders. But not all false or harmful information is the same. So today, let's break them down. Let's begin with misinformation. Misinformation, one type of information disorder, is false or misleading information shared without intent to deceive. The author may generally believe the information they're posting, which may be an unintentional error where they did not confirm factual accuracy before sharing. In order to understand this better, let's take a look at one of the most dangerous COVID-19 rumors, bleach as a cure-all, to demonstrate the potential effects of misinformation. This idea of bleach as a cure for COVID gained traction after President Trump publicly speculated about the potential of disinfectants to treat COVID, a statement he later said was sarcastic.
See the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute, and is there a way we can do something like that?
At that moment, whether misunderstood or poorly communicated became a major source of misinformation. Even though President Trump cleared up the rumors after, the damage was already done. Many people believed it and shared it. And as we will soon see, this misinformation would become a dangerous source of disinformation. But before that, a quick recap. It's important to note here that there are two cases of misinformation in this example. President Trump's statement, which was misleading but shared without intent to cause harm, and the people who believed him and spread it unknowingly. Now let's talk about disinformation. Disinformation is defined as false or misleading information which is deliberately shared to deceive, manipulate, or harm people. It can be used to achieve specific goals, such as influence the public and discredit an individual or institution. We can see this again through the COVID-19 case of bleach, where in groups across the world on Facebook eventually led to the so-called bleacher movement. It advocated for the ingestion of chlorine dioxide through a conference which sold chlorine dioxide-based nasal sprays and marketed miracle solutions such as Miracle Mineral Supplement, or MMS. Andreas Kalker, who claims to be the inventor of MMS, said to a 1,000-strong audience, quote, "It's very easy. You drink it all the day. More is not better, more often is better. It works on cancer. It helps necrotic fingers grow back. It's simply amazing." MMS, sold widely on Amazon's US site, was touted to cure HIV, hepatitis, and cancer, but in fact has no known health benefits. In reality, doctors warn that the solution is toxic, and if ingested can lead to nausea, vomiting, kidney failure, and in extreme cases, death. The American Association of Poison Control Centers has reported more than 16,000 instances of poisoning from chlorine dioxide, 2,500 of them involving children under the age of 12. It's important to note here that individuals exploited confusion and the health of the public on purpose in order to gain profit. In this case, it caused real harm, showing how disinformation can spread very quickly and have huge effects. And lastly, it's disinformation because the influencers were aware it was not a miracle cure-all, yet so decided to spread it online and on social media. So through this example, we can see how misinformation can often spark disinformation, since it is weaponized as content becomes viral in order for profit, leading to real harm in cases such as this one. The last type of information disorder, malinformation, is lesser known, but equally as important. Malinformation is true information that's shared in a harmful or misleading way, often involving private information or public information out of context. It involves strategic intentions to stir fear, distort information, or even to intimidate. An example of malinformation was the 2016 Democratic National Convention email leaks. Nearly 20,000 internal emails from the DNC were leaked by WikiLeaks. The emails revealed DNC staffers discussing ways to undermine Bernie Sanders' campaign while favoring Hillary Clinton, as both were running for the Democratic nomination for the 2016 U.S. presidential election. It bolstered Sanders' supporters' claims that the party favored Clinton. The information was true and authentic, but was released strategically, right before the DNC, a high-stakes political movement. It's important to note here that the emails were true, not fake and not secretly altered. The intent behind them was to cause reputational harm, division, and political fallout. It weaponized private and internal communications, exploiting the truth to damage a political party during an election. So information disorders can be extremely dangerous in real life. We saw that rumors could put lives in danger for profit, and private info could result in political division. Everything we scroll past could fall into one of these categories. If we don't understand the difference, we may spread misinformation without knowing it, we may fall for disinformation that confirms our wrong beliefs, and we may even excuse malinformation because it's, quote, technically true. But recognizing what kind of false or harmful information we're looking at is the first step towards resisting it. In the next episode, we'll see what fake news has to do with info disorders. In the meantime, we'll see you soon.